is a film called Coexistence My Ass! ! And it is by a female director. Her name is Amber Ferris. And the film is about Noam Shuster Eliassi. Noam Shuster Eliassi is this female comedian who was raised in Israel in a place called the Oasis of Peace. It's called Neve Shalom in Hebrew, or Whahat Al-Salam in Arabic. And it's a place, it's a community where Israelis and Arabs live side by side in peace. And it's a model for peace. And the children are raised in a school of peace. They're raised to be peace stewards. So she's raised in this idyllic environment where everyone gets along, but she's not blind to the world outside. She sees the struggle. She sees the oppression. And she sees the conflict that's happening around her. And so right out of high school, she jumps right into the role of peacemaker, and she goes to the UN. And she's at the UN. She's addressing people. She's telling her experience to let people, to be an example, a shining light of peace. Hey, this can happen. I'm proof. I was there. And right around this time, she sees a television program where a comedian named, hold on, don't get his name wrong, Volodymyr Zelenskyy, that name might sound familiar, has this TV program where he plays a comedian who becomes the president of the Ukraine. Then he becomes the president of the Ukraine. And she realized, well, if I want to get my message out, maybe I should do comedy. So she got into comedy. So she started doing comedy and going around and telling stories and making, but it was very political. And then as she got to different stages, she realized she had to do something more personal. So there was this one night she did a set about body hair, and she was like, that didn't feel right. That's not why I was put here. And so she veered back into politics. And so she does this political comedy. She does it all over the world. She blew up on, she did really well on television in Israel and in Arab-speaking countries because she speaks Arabic. She was raised to learn Arabic. And she said less than 1% of Israelis speak Arabic, and those that do don't use it right because they use it for oppression purposes. She endeavored to use it to promote peace. But as this film takes place over the course of her life, we get a very singular perspective of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. So it's very poignant right now. And it was very moving at times, but also very funny. So I really enjoyed it.
Is the current conflict in the movie?
Yes. It's about her finding her voice. So it's about her finding out who she is, what she should be saying, how she should sound. Like October 7th, 2023 is in the film.
Okay.
And there's footage of her like cowering in a tunnel while you can hear explosions.
She's in Israel at
yes.
the time. Oh my God.
The school that she was raised in is destroyed. And she leads the effort to help get it rebuilt and everything. There's a great line she said, because although she is Israeli, she does damn the Israeli government for their aggression against the Palestinian people. And she says, because she was raised to believe coexistence is possible, but as you know, the film is called Coexistence My Ass. She sort of saw the fallacy in that. And she said this great quote, coexistence doesn't happen between the oppressor and the oppressed. And that's her message.
Sounds like a laugh riot.
Yes. It did win the Grand Jury Prize for World Cinema Documentary.
Yeah. Wow.
This is the BTRP Media Network.